tweet it to somebody and say, I say so. He stole the money. That's why people like me don't have respect for a lot of people. In fact, the money they have is trouble. Give them high blood pressure because they cannot explain how they get it. They're only struggling how to hide it and who will run that it. But if you have those 5 things, you will be wealthy. And the final thing is what I've talked about. To scale for tomorrow, you need to save. When do you start? Now, not later. Now, you need to start it. Building and cultivating saving culture. I am happy that they said it. If you do all of those things, this is Koschari's model that made us create multinational. I will stop so that I will take questions because I like you to ask me hard questions. Question you think is difficult for wealthy people to take. Ask it now so I can be able to take it. Maybe it will help somebody. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Cosmo Wadika. We'll just quickly get a chair for him, and can we get bottled water for him too? It is hard to celebrate a man that has compressed over 1 hour, compressed the years of experience, years of integrity, years of competence. Thank you so much for honoring Dr. Cosmos Wadika, CON. We didn't have plan, but we'll just quickly call questions for questions. Do we have questions? You may be seated at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do we have questions? Can we just quickly take, I would like to take numbers, of course. 1, 2. Are you a couple or just 2 of you? Are you a couple? Or you're a couplet? Okay. 1, 2. So, okay, doctor. We can't take, okay, we can't take more than 2 actually. The first person there and the lady at the back, and then, sir, let's also 1 male, 1 female. Yes. Because actually, hold on, no, because they are also going to ask questions. Yes. Mr. Sunday Ezekiel will ask questions, Dr. Lonshe will ask questions. While we're waiting, where's the lady that signified there? Where is she? Up. You continue to go up. In the name of Jesus. Okay, so let's quickly, while we're waiting, where's the lady? Quickly, you tell us your name, your competence level, your name, and then the question. What's your name? I hold you, Mike.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
My name is Osato, and I'm the founder of Black Heritage Cocoa. By the grace of God, we have branches in Nigeria and also in Ghana. My question is, if your top revenue stream disappeared tomorrow, what existing resource or capability in your business would you leverage first to rebuild your income in 90 days?
You need to explain a little bit.
Please, we need Mike.
Why,
I think a better mic.
Why would it disappear? You are running a going concern. Why will it disappear overnight? Because capital does not fly like a wind. So explain that so that I can, be sure.
So I'm a firm believer of life happens.
A life?
Life happens.
Okay.
You may be sleeping in as much as you've put structure in your business. And this is also I'm talking from personal experience.
Sure.
You would not know sometimes what may happen. It's those little things that you ignore or you think you have under control.
Thank you.
You just wake up today, tomorrow, and see that life has happened to you.
That is correct. Thank you. I now can appreciate. Okay, let me give you an example what it is because I've had it. And that's why we ask you to sow today so that you can live tomorrow. I've had a situation where I avail my credibility to a young man in his early 40s. This happened in 2011. And it created me a liability of over 200 million United States dollar. I avail my credibility to him. I didn't make the bank to run after me. I accepted the commitment and told the bank to give me time and structure how to take them out of that obligations. It was a difficult time. But there are people who knew me, who know who I am and what I have done. On my honor, one of my friends during this time called me and say, how am I coping? I said, I'm trusting God. He said, do you need any financial assistance? I said, I wouldn't mind if you're in a position. This is my credibility now working. This guy asked me to send him an account and a wire 10 million United States dollar to me. 3 months after, he asked me, how are you getting on? I said, I'm still hanging there. He said, huh? But what is happening? I said, I've already structured, I've signed off all my assets to certain institution to them to be able to take that liability. He said, do you still need an assistant? I said, yes, I wouldn't mind. He sent me another $10 million. That's $20 million. No agreement. He ended up sending me $30 million. I've returned the money to him with interest of 15%. He said, no, he will never take it. I said, please, you must take it because you're a great man. Greatness is making difficult things look simple. You didn't even write agreement. You didn't ask me for it. So on my honor, if you don't take this, then we are not friends anymore. And he accepted it. Now, why did I say this to you? You need to build credibility so that people around you in a time where the going is safe can predict you and know who you are. I borrow on a negative pledge in Nigeria. Maybe you don't know. I can explain to you what negative pledge is. It's a life dream. When I was growing up as a young man, the first money I borrowed in a bank is African Continental Bank. I borrowed 1,000 naira. That's my first loan from the bank. And later grew up, start borrowing from bank. They would take everything I have. You know, the only thing they didn't take is children in my mother's womb as collateral. This one is collateral. They collateralize everything I have. And I knelt down, I pray, I said, God, I want to continue this business to get to a point where I will not see any legitimate business I want to do. And it become that I didn't have the money to do it. If you don't know where you are going, you won't know when you arrive. This prayer was answered in 2008. From 2008 till today, all the banks in Nigeria lend me money on a negative pledge. You know what negative pledge means? I don't put collateral to anybody and I will not put to you. So it's multinational. So when we say we are multinational, we are not saying it, it's a reality. First class institution. Mention name. And there are few banks who have messed up. I wrote them one check one day and said, I don't want relationship with you anymore. Because Japanese trained me. Japanese, when they make strike, they don't down tools like Nigeria. If the Japanese decide to strike, they overproduce. That's how they show they are angry. They don't say we won't come to work. If you tell them to produce 1,000, they produce 10,000 because Japanese run zero stock. So there are cultures that works consistently you need to learn. So if you get into vulnerability, like you say life happened to you, situations like that, you can only rely on your credibility, the records you have kept over a period of time that people can trust and maybe relate to you in a positive direction. There's no script that is said this is it. In fact, during this time, some of my creditors pulled the string. Like Exim Bank, United States said they won't fund me again. I used to spend 8% with them. By the time things are good, they come back and say, sorry, because that was an opportunity for me to re-engineer my business and I didn't need their funding anymore. So those crises come for you to shake you up and build you up. I'm not saying I'm in a business and I've never met challenges that I could not take. But because I am consistent and I'm keeping a record that is verifiable, that credibility, that's what I say is wealth. I thought all the banks would pull strings under me. No bank asked me to pay up during this period because they know who I am, and I've never owed any bank without making good of the money that I owe them. So that's what I will advise you. Stay hard with your credibility. Let people know you don't compromise integrity. It's a seed you are sowing. It's a value you have that you don't know how much it's worth. That's what I would tell you. If I know any other thing, I would have told you. But in a situation I found in life, that is what I did.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So we allow the co-founder.
All right, thank you so much, Sako and his team. Please celebrate Dr. Cosmas again. Put your hands together. It's been amazing today. It's been amazing, super amazing. Thank you very much, sir. For our audience right here in the hall, in the gallery, the overflow, on YouTube, and all social platforms, I believe you've gotten so much in the last 1 hour. Sir, you see, as business people, we make decisions every day.
Sure.
And there are times we want to play it safe, and there are times we need to take that big risk. So in your journey, how do you get to know when to play safe and when to make the big risk?
It's not written anywhere. No textbook for it. Spiritual people call it inspiration. Natural people call it intuition. No school have it in their curriculum. It's untaught knowledge. I started a business, one-man organization. I was the managing and damaging director of my company. The backward and forwarding agent, the accountant general, the A to Z. But it's a journey of a voyage. I saw my destination when I started the journey. I painted a beautiful picture that woke me up, not worry, but excitement, a passion that flows in my heart that keep me awake in the night, feeling happy. Reason that I got up every morning with fire in my bone for where I was going. I wanted to create a multinational organization. And everybody tell me it cannot be done. And that's why I tell people, when you say you have a vision and share it with people, and everybody tell you, yes, this vision is true, I think I can see with you, that's the first sign that God has not spoken to you. The first sign that God has spoken to you is that 90% of the people will tell you, you're a daydreamer. Please get out, let's talk something else. If everybody, you of all man, just imagine, third grade education, and I'm saying I'm going to be running a multinational organization. I tell people, if you know how much you have, you are not wealthy. In the last 30 years, I never signed check in Coscharis. I need to call Fred Amobi to ask him, how much do I have? A self-made people don't behave and live like that. But how do I get there to where big financial institutions like KPMG, X and Young will audit my company? Typical trader don't want any of these people to, because they are not ready to pay tax. And you are holding yourself. But I had a plan and a goal. Initially, I couldn't pay people. So if I meet you, if you can add up number, I ask you enter the cage, you are accountant. If you can speak grammar, I say you are the head of HP. But if I want to structure and compete in a sustainable manner, those things has to change. So when I didn't have the capital, I followed the industry that gave birth to me, that only creates millionaires every 7 years, and the man who started it going down, his boy get up. So I started getting apprenticeship. But I get to a point I knew I needed to scale up. And to scale up, I need to take a major change. And that is a risk people think I shouldn't take when I have to get professionals to come and work for us. In fact, some of the people that started with me and say, oh God, what is this thing you are doing? These people you are bringing here have meeting 9 o'clock, they have meeting 11, they drink tea. What are they contributing? Because typical trader believe that what a man needs is in his pocket. But what a man needs is in his brain. What is in your brain is till today is greater than what is in your pocket.
The brain is the office.
God put 5 billion cells in your brain. Science said none of us has used 15% of it. Average of us are 12%. If you hit 15% of what God deposited in you, you become a genius. Because it's what he used to create the world that he put in a man. So the point I am making is that there's no school no curriculum. You need to know when you need to scale up. That was the major change I made. And it was a big risk. Because here are young people who followed me. Everybody hang on my coat and say, yes, chief, if I cheat, they put cap on it, because everybody is so endorse me. And now I'm going to bring people who are starting asking me questions in my own business. Because if you want to advance, you call professionals. These are people who have gone to school, who have paid their dues. They are not there to lick your axe. They are there to challenge your assumptions and get you to really think deep. I was willing to, I didn't have complex. I was willing to subject myself to scrutiny, to superior reasoning. That's why I went for them. But the people working for me think it's the craziest thing to do. Why do you get people who are asking you questions in what you want to do? So that's where to turn a corner. Anybody can lay a wall as a mason. But how we know you're a professional mason is when you reach to the point of turning corner. So what did I do? I got consulting company to tell most of my founder people who followed me up beginning and said, we are trying to restructure this company to move to another phase. But as far as they are concerned, we have arrived. We have owned warehouses in Ajegula, bought BMW, build house, so they think, what more am I looking for? But with me, there's no climax. I set goal, I break the goal, I set a higher goal. So you never get to a place, because success is a journey. You don't get to a point and say, I have arrived. There's nothing like that. You must plan for future and anticipate challenges and change. So when we get to this point, and this consultant came and started telling us the things we need to do, I told the people, I said, they are going to interview every one of us to see who are still fit to follow in this new move. And become our customer or become our outlet. And most of the people that are supposed to give me trouble, they all throw their resignation. It cost me money. I had to do it with human face. There's no written law that that's what I need to do. But it's a sacrifice I need to make to move to the next phase. Because there's already the economy. They are not agreeing with the professionals I have hired. They believe we are here, they help to make money, and these people that just drink tea come and earn more salary than them, and they have nothing to add. That is their own judgment. But if I didn't make that change, BMW will not consider Concertalis as a structured organization to work. There are different financial institutions who will not work with me. So if you know where you are going, you know the route that will take you to go there. But if you don't know where you are going, anywhere is a road. If you get out of this door, you can go left or right. But because there's no sense of direction. But if there's a particular place you are going, that will be a determination that that building is on by the left side or by the right side, and you follow that route.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Please put your hands together and celebrate that. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. That was an explosive one.
Thank you.
I've listened to you over and over again.
Thank you.
There are so many things you said here today that you have not said on any platform. And key things. I said to you a couple of times when we have met that my story is similar to yours. I'm like a smaller version of your story. I came to Lagos to do the same boy, served for 5 years. I wasn't settled, and in the course of my journey, we both met and started Pertinence Group, and today, God has helped us to achieve some level of success.
Successful people play by the same rule. That's what I tell you. They don't make alteration to anybody. That's how I talk about principle. If your story is not too far away from me, but it's because you are willing to deliver value to people. That's why you are getting money. I tell people, don't go to your job and come back and sit over a bottle of beer watching television and want to be successful. Success doesn't come that way. When you go to job, which is where they pay you for what you do, you come back home in the evening and begin to redeploy yourself. What do I mean by redeploying yourself? Refine your gift, because it's what is going to make you wealthy. Your salary is only a medicine for poverty. What could create you wealth is your gift. The gift you are born into the work, that is your work. Your job is not your work. Your job is where they pay you for what you do. Your work is when you are operating in your gift, what you are born to do. And no ungifted human being. All of you sitting here, there is something you have that I need. There's something I have that you need. Refine what you need and we will give you money. Because that's what we are looking for. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. So my question is, if I get into your head, sir,
yes,
who will I see there? How does your mind work?
Tough question. This question he asked me is the reason why I say I don't have competitor. And people don't like me saying that because for them it's a boast. The only man that can compete with me is the man that thinks exactly like me. Otherwise, you only assume I'm your competitor. No, if you don't think like me, I never regard you as a competitor. Because as a man thinketh in his mind, so he is.
So,
So if you enter my brain, you will see things like, listen, can you put my screen up again? I want to show you something. At the age of 14, put it, if they can put it up. And this is what I want to show them. You see the power of vision. They move it over. This is AG Leventis building. I was 14 years going to enter Awala Awala. Awala Awala is a tipper bus that your leg is on. I pointed at this building and said, I'm going to build it. No, go back, start going back. And somebody cocked my head.
No, come back.
Go back.
They passed it.
No, they passed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, down. Move forward. Yes. This way. No, this way. Continue to go. Yeah. No. Yeah, move on. This way, yes. Go ahead. Yeah, before her. Okay, let's follow this. This is me. I was to turn 19 here. I took this lady to altar on September 23rd, 1978. It's one of my dreams. I wedded her before I turned 20. I've been married for 47 years. My senior brother was still living with my mother in 3 bedrooms apartment. This is me at 23. This is me. I wanted a car at 23. I bought this car when I was 22 years. Passat car, Volkswagen. You see, Jesus is coming soon. Jesus is alive. See, when you see an old man, it's like, look at me. This is bongo trouser. I am on six leg decker. That's why I'm tall like this. I was once a boyoyo. This is a house I built at the 25 years old.
Wow.
I am still living here today. It was ultra model. I built this house before my first son was born. The only thing is that I wanted to live in 3 bedroom apartment at 18. I did. Take a lady to altar at 20. I beat it by 3 months. Have a son at 21. God knew that these 2 babies cannot make a baby. And he gave us time to get our ass together. Wanted a car at 23. By 22, I owned that car. And I wanted to be a millionaire at 25. And I made my first $2 million at 24.
Wow.
Yes. It's a power of vision. Power of vision. And that's why I asked them to show the next slide. This is AG Leventis building at Ido. I was 14 years when I passed this building. And I told the man by me that one day I'm going to make a building like this. He cocked my head. It took 20 years. This is the first building I made in Lagos.
Wow.
I was still living in Ajegule when I made this building. In Adiolo Deku. When you have a vision, you are imprisoned with your vision. I just want to show you things that are tangible that you can feel. And you need to, if you are going to, the favor you do to me is before you leave here, I want you to write 5 things you want to achieve in the next 5 years. Don't have them in your head. You are hearing what we are saying. It's sweet. You are liking it. It's like a lady and her husband that are making love. They like the romance. Oh, yeah. But nothing happened until you take in. Taking in is something dropping in your soul. Your vision is crystallized. Then your physiology will change. When a woman takes in, it doesn't need to tell you. But if you say, she speaks. Because the baby in her womb starts craving for vitamin. If your baby in your spiritual womb are not creating for vitamin, you have not taken in. You are making romance.
Wow. Please, you can do that better. You can do it better. Oh my God. All right, thank you. Okay, I can hold for you. Thank you so much. For the sake of our time, I know you are enjoying this session. Please. You know what? We have our next speaker in the house already. Please celebrate Olushola. He's seated already. Yeah. So we can't wait to have him up here. But interestingly, did you see what Cosmo Maduka has shared? Look at the journey. It's all about making the right decisions. Decisions. You have had so much today. It will be very fatal if you don't make any decision. We have products that we have introduced to you. Ensure that you don't leave here without at least taking advantage of one of it. A word from Mr. Wisdom.
Yeah, so I know that Dr. Cosmos Maduka did not finish his slide. He has so much he wanted to say to us, but because of time. How many of you will want him to be back next World Summit? If you want him to be back,
no, you are not ready.
Make a louder noise.
The shout is not enough.
Do you want him to be back? Somebody say yes.
Sir,
are you going to be back next?
If you inform me early enough, my time today is my most scarce commodity.
Wow.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So we'll plan it, sir.
The date will be available today, at the end of today.
At the end of today.
Get Dr. Mafoy to
Exactly. The World Summit is annual. It's every August.
If you inform me earlier, I'll commit to it.
Thank you very much, sir.
I like to talk to young people.
Please celebrate.
At 67, I just have to be a fertilizer to fertilize your life. Because the next 13 years, I'm 80 years old man.
True.
So life is finished. So I am, if what I live for is only what I have, then I have not lived effectively. By the grace of God, if you listen and follow this principle, I am not exaggerating. I knew at least 100 billionaires that have listened to me that are young people that are more creating a wealth. And I want every one of them to be bigger than myself. I had the privilege to speak at Benson Idahosa's their annual convention, Church of God. I told them I was a young man when Brother Benson put his hand on my neck and took me to UNN and said I should give 10,000 to the student there. It was like 100 million naira to me. But somebody inspired me to believe in myself. I drive motorbike from Nnewi to go to Benin to listen for one service at Church of God Mission. If you believe in yourself, if there's a deep in you calling after a deep, there is a deep somewhere to respond to it. That's all I can tell you.
Wow.
Thank you very much,
This is
sir.
loaded, sir. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please put your hands up for Dr. Cosmos Maduka, CON? We don't get to see this all the time. And we trust that by the time you'll be coming back in another 1 year, you would have been bigger than where you are. Absolutely. You'll be one of the speakers, sir. The pictures will not complete, sir. Dr. Cosmos, sir. Sir, I have not taken pictures, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. My brother, what was it? Yes. Let's appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir.
I brought this water for you, sir. It was me that I opened it by myself, sir. So I drink it, sir. You drank the water. Father, we thank you.
Wow.
Lord, we give you praise. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. We can't. I know a lot of us have personal questions we want to ask him, but because of time, trust me, because of time, we can't take them. But I'm sure that if we make do and go back to the YouTube channel, by the way, this is live on our YouTube channel on Pertinence TV. Once again, let's celebrate Dr. Cosmos Madeka, CON. Thank you so much. In the next few minutes, we'll be having Olushola come up. Let's celebrate Olushola. Coach Olushola, come up. I'm glad that he will be running off this segment. It will relate more with most of our young persons. Or should we round off now?
No, I'm not sure they are ready.
I think we should round off. There's no, we spent enough time. I don't think you'll be able to talk, right?
Absolutely.
Should he come up? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, he went to one of the best universities. Some of you know the university he went to? Convent University, and he finished with what?
They will not know that.
In what department? In what? Sociology, the first of his kind, first class. I finished with a class at Covenant and Christian Center. Okay, are you ready? Before it comes up, we have a video to show you, and then the next voice will, you can actually quickly, we need you to pay attention. Please, we'd like that you restrict movement coming to the front. Please, let's respect. Sir, sir, thank you, sir. We appreciate you, sir. Okay, so we have a video to show you, right, Dekone? Yes. We have a video to show you of some of the things we've done, and then there will be a proper introduction for Olushola as it comes up, and then we'll right? Abi?
All right, yeah, we have the Get Genius documentary and the walkthrough video of the app coming up shortly, and after that, we're going to have Olushola off stage. Thank you.
Are you ready? The time starts now.
Almost everything. Strong, fierce. She never got tired. And then one day, she just couldn't breathe right.
My final year. All that stood between me and graduation was 45K.
I sell skincare product online, and the others, they come really fast, but the money comes in really slow.
I was this close to securing the biggest deal of my life, supplying 10,000 units of battery. Everything lines up well, perfect. You can even call it a life-changing opportunity. Except one thing, capital.
The doctor gave me the name of a drug that could help her. 22,000. I didn't have it. I mean, not even half of it.
I'm always robbing Peter to pay Paul. One day NEPA, the next day dispatch rider. Then one day, one big client came with 500 orders, but I didn't have the money.
My dad tried. My mom sold her phone. But it wasn't enough. Then I borrowed.
Later I borrowed first time. And then the next month came, she needed more. I borrowed again. Interest was eating my life. 44,000 naira became 88,000.
I never saved, believing money will always come. I lost everything, the deal, the respect, even my staff left.
That one deal could have changed my entire life. I mean, I wish we had platforms that trusted people like me, that could say, you have potential, here is a little help.
Then they did the unthinkable.
I started calling my friends, my family, my church, my office. I mean, sometimes, the real sickness is being broke.
They posted my obituary everywhere, told the world I was dead. They called my landlord, called my girlfriend, even my little sister saw it. I didn't die that day, but something died in me.
And that's why I'm so excited about Genius. Because people like me, we need it.
If I had support, if I had genius, maybe I wouldn't be drowning.
All I needed was help, not horror.
I needed time.
I just needed help.
I needed trust.
Now, my advice to young entrepreneurs is to save or partner with people that thinks ahead.
Wow, it's been 13 years.
13 years of awesome business journey.
Practically empowering people.
From enterprise development to people empowerment.
In this journey, I realized that we've gone through a number of phases. As a group of company, we have done businesses in the real estate space, in the hospitality space, in the technology, in transport. We've done quite a lot.
Construction.
And interestingly, we have been successful.
Largely.
All glory to God. But there's a new arm of the business that just sprang up. And that is the banking arm of the business. I remember about 7 years ago when we started talking about having our own bank. It looked like an uphill task then. But look at where we are today.
Today, we are here celebrating our bank.
Yeah.
The microfinance bank has been registered and full operation has started. And we did not just register the microfinance bank. We looked at different challenges that people are facing in the business that we, within our own business circle, we have been able to solve it in a way. And we decided to begin to work in that line of helping businesses and individuals solve some business problems in the aspect of savings and ensuring that they are able to leverage our resources to do great businesses.
I can recollect also that about 8-9 years ago, thereabout, we took a major decision in our business. And that was the turning point for asset acquisition in our business.
Today, people know us as people who have acquired great assets. In fact, one of the things that we boast of is our asset base. And it is all traceable to what we are talking about now.
Now, I want to share a trade secret with you. Yeah, secret. And it's simply the decision we made to start saving a fraction of our daily income as a business. Now, for the past 12 years of this business now, there's no day that transactions don't happen. And we told ourselves about 9 years ago that every transaction that takes place in our business, we want to ensure that at the close of the day, a certain percentage of it is saved up for us. We did it without digitizing it. But look at where we are today.
The things that has helped us to achieve.
The hotel in Ibejuleki, the banking license itself, when we're going to apply for it, the capital requirement was huge, but we had savings somewhere to tackle it. We have built a number of properties. Even our corporate head office, you know, a gigantic one at that.
And it is all from the savings that we did. And thank God for the saving culture that we're able to imbibe. Imagine now adding technology to that savings culture. It makes it seamless.
Now, having solved that problem for ourselves, we decided to digitize it through a Genius app. Now, when Genius was, the idea of Genius was conceived, it was primarily for it to be a platform that would do 3 things for our users. Number one, you should be able to come on the platform and automate savings. And you don't have to struggle to save, whether you have a bank account with us or you have a bank account with other banks. You can automate savings on our platform. And these savings can help you meet emergencies. These savings can help you acquire assets. For small business owners also, you know, they find it difficult to pay themselves. And I know these savings can help them to pay themselves easily.
And one of the things that we have also done is to integrate it in transactions also. That as you are transacting, you are also saving. Is transactional savings, which makes it very, very seamless. You know, there was this book that we read one time where it talked about automated savings. That's what can help you save without hurdle. You are saving, but your savings is automated, which is awesome.
So coming on Genius platform, whether you're a business owner or an individual, you can automate your savings. Secondly, Genius also give people access to revolving credit. Now, this is a unique kind of credit because most of the loan sharks we have in Nigeria, when they give you money, they expect you to start paying immediately. And we have seen people so be
if you don't pay, you are in trouble.
Instead around, but not with Genius, not with Genius. Revolving credit in the sense that you don't have to pay interest so long you pay within a period of 30 days. And that is new.
Yeah, and we will have something that we have created for small businesses, for also large businesses, what we call in-app purchase. It means that we're giving businesses the platform to be able to use our system for trading, and that means you are coming into a trading platform that has millions upon millions of people who are going to be using the platform. That is also something that we have made available in the Genius app.
So when we're building Genius app, we had the following people in mind. Number one, the small business owner that makes money on daily basis, but at the end of the year, it looks like you have not made so much because you are not able to account from the income that you make on daily basis. But with Genius now, that will not happen because a fraction of every sales you made can be saved for you, and that money can save you in the future.
Yeah.
I think there are other category of people we had in mind.
Now, we also have the medium-scale business people who also will be able to take advantage. But not only that, we also have individuals who want to say, look, I want to also save, and I want to have those kind of emergency funds or save funds that can, help me acquire different assets in different dimensions. Because like we say in Genius, if you don't save, you are not saved. It is that savings that can save you in the rainy day. So we have that also that can help individuals also save within the Genius platform.
Okay, we're also aware that you might be out there and you earn income on monthly basis, but before the end of the month, and somehow you have need for some emergency funds, and you want to get it from a place where you don't have to pay interest. Genius got your back. All you need to do is download the app and get access to revolving credit, and you can use these funds and pay back at the end of the month.
Revolving credit means you are not paying interest in the time that has been apportioned, which is maybe 30 days as the case may be. So it means that you have access to a place where you can take funds and pay back within the specified time, and you are not paying any interest as long as you meet the deadline for repayment.
We're also trying to help merchants. You can be big or small merchants, so long you have something to sell and you need people to buy. Now, what Genius is doing is put credit in the hand of people and, point in the direction of your own business, all within the app. You coexist. So you are selling your braided hair, you are selling your shoes, you are selling your bags, even food, groceries on the app Genius, and a customer out there has access to credit and they can buy from you. And the beauty of it is you don't have to pay to register on our app. And when these people also buy, imagine,
they don't have to pay.
We are not getting anything from you directly, right? And yet, they have access to cash back when they buy from you.
Now, so what we say in Genius, it is absolutely free. Everything on Genius platform, it's free. For many businesses who have been waiting for that platform that can give them those kind of revolving credits, Genius is here. For the businesses who have been looking for how can I save and be able to have these savings put together for asset acquisition, Genius is also here. For people who say, I want to be able to take my business to the next level, Genius is also here to help you take that business to the next level.
So we look forward to you being the next
Genius. Download Genius today.
Now. All right, thank you so much. Someone is going home here today with 1 million naira. Yeah, you're going to be 1 million naira richer. And that's just one of many gifts that you will get today. The requirement is download the app. Please complete the process. Do the liveness test. Ensure your account is open and you are ready. Then you'll be in for a raffle. There are a number of gifts that has been outlined. The raffle will be digital this time, so it's not we didn't bring any machine, so it will just scroll. Wherever it stops, if it's your account number, automatically will credit you with 1 million naira. And for other prizes you get to know, when is the time. But that will happen only after we have received Olushola on stage. I believe that is what is next now. Kunle, am I correct?
Absolutely, sir.
Are we having the media?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Media, please help us.
Do you call someone who defiles the limits of category a serial entrepreneur, a dynamic speaker, a business strategist, a clarity coach, and a minister of purpose? Olushola Olale embodies all this and more. Olushola brings rare genius of a multi-potentialite, blending creativity, profitability, and precision across vastly different sectors. As the founder and convener of Positioning for Profit, an SME masterclass that has equipped countless business owners to scale sustainably and profitably. He reached over 1 million listeners monthly, igniting transformation in mindsets, leadership, and enterprise across borders. A compelling voice of wisdom both for the young and the old. Olushola is a man of deep faith and an ordained minister at the Celebration Church, one of the fastest growing ministries. He offers a unique fusion of entrepreneurial dexterity and deeply inspired insights, simplifying even the most complex ideas with clarity and impact. First time on the Wealth Summit Global stage. Make welcome Olushola Olale.
Hello, Wealth Summit. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. All right, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm most delighted. So thank you so much for having me. It's a very busy weekend for me, but this one is super exciting. I had to put it that way. I think I have 5 different speeches, quote and unquote, to give between today and tomorrow. And it's been back and forth, but I think walking into this hall just reinvigorated and replenished my energy bank. And so it's a pleasure to be here. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Some people feel or still, I think, sounding a bit cold. Perhaps they're tired, but don't worry. I'm one of the most interesting people you ever listen to. And so it's absolutely no dull moment. Oh yes, few people brag ahead, but I do that. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunday, Mr. Wisdom. It's a pleasure to be with you, and congratulations on what you have built with Pertinence Group. Now, for context, you have done what less than 4% of people do, which is to build an enterprise successfully past, I think, how many year mark now? I mean, anything more than 10 years is already remarkable. And so I just want to say thank you so much. What you have done is actually a mirror of possibilities to people who are actually watching, more people than you actually know. And more importantly, for the fact that it's a partnership that started with 2 people and has not just grown, you know, with those same 2 people, but has actually blossomed even beyond. So I think it's very important that I give kudos and honor where it's due. So thank you so much for having me, and it's a pleasure to be here. All right, I've been tasked with a very simple assignment to talk about something that we've themed from idea to income, how to build a business that makes you money. Now, to be honest, it's very interesting doing justice to that particular topic within 35 minutes, or about 30 minutes that I have. And I got thinking, really, there are different ways that I could rather approach it. And after trying to maybe prep for the event, I just said, you know what, forget about any prepping. So we have no slides. I'm just going to speak to you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll speak rather extemporaneously, which means that I'll start from somewhere, and then along the way, you'll catch up with it for sure. Absolutely. By show of hands, can I know how many business owners we have here? You started a business? Okay, good, fair. By show of hands, can I also know how many people plan to own a business? Fantastic. Thank you very much. So I think it's more or less even. We have those who have started, we have those who are planning to start. And so I think it's good that I do justice to the topic by picking the pieces one after the other. And so I've been asked to talk about from idea to income. I think it's very pertinent, play on words not intended. It's very pertinent that I actually kick off by talking about idea and how an idea can be nursed to birth income and then build sustainable wealth over time. And so I need your attention, at least for the next 30 minutes, because trust me, it will change your life. I think the very first thing I want to start by saying is that as beautiful as ideas can be, ideas don't change the world. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can have ideas. Everyone has ideas. Everyone, at least at the barest minimum, has nebulous hopes and aspirations, things they want to become. Oh, you think you are the only one who has great plans? Go on the streets. You meet people who make and crack jokes about the weirdest things and make statements like, imagine more just the waka now. Make I just say like $1 million. Delusion. Every single person has, in some way, a measure of hope of what they think that the future should bring to them. And in many cases, that measure of hope and that aspiration usually forms a bit of an idea in their minds. But what I'm here to tell you today is simple. You're not special because you have an idea. Having an idea is simply what makes you human. And so the world does not reward ideators. No matter how great your idea is, it will never transform the world if all it does is that it remains as an idea. Ideas are beautiful, but they are only magnificent in the arena of the mind. Until your idea is much more than a mental construct, it will never change you, talk less of changing another person. And so this is important. Ideas, once again, don't change the world. It is not about how great your idea can be. I'm sure many of you have friends who are always planning. They are planning to, in the next 5 years, we will do this. In fact, some have started already spending the money they have not yet realized. Am I trying to quench the flame of ideation in your mind? Absolutely not. What I'm simply trying to tell you is this. The reality of life already lets you know that for you to make a meaning out of your life, there must be more to you than a fantastic idea. In fact, another delusion you must not fall for, and another trap you must not fall into, is the one that makes you think that your idea is only noble, or rather novel to you. That thought that makes you think, this idea I have, in which, sir, nobody has thought of this thing. I'm the only one. Beleo. There are currently about 7.5 billion people. If I'm going along with the population trajectory of Population Reference Bureau, World Population Data Sheet, roughly 7.5 billion people. You know how many are in Nigeria? Do you know how many are in Lagos? So here's the point. Stop overrating yourself. On one hand, you underrate yourself, but on the other hand, at times you overrate yourself to think that you are the only one to whom and in whose mind that great idea has popped in. And so here's the point. You have to do better than becoming an ideator. Ideators don't change the world, it's executors that do. And whether you like it or not, there are at least 20 times more ideators than executors. Because it's easy to think, it's easy to talk. And from a part of Nigeria, from the southwest, where we make a statement like Enudun Rofo, you know what that means? It means mouth is sweet to use to cook vegetable soup. I will just blend it. I will do this, I will do that. If it were that easy, everyone would be a successful person. And so here's my point. You're going to need more than ideas. You're going to need more than ideas. The goal should be to move from being an ideator to being a proper executor. And I said that to say this. Whenever I'm talking to people, particularly those who plan to start businesses, and they're still in the idea stage, there are two kinds of people. The major things that stop them from stepping out and becoming amazing executors, two major barriers. The very first barrier is that one of them try to romanticize the idea a little bit too much. Think about it. That plan to start a new business in a particular industry has been in your mind for at least 5 years. What are you doing with it? You've been romanticizing it. You've been trying to cook it. You've been padding it. And that's why you still, till today, 5 years after, are yet to birth anything with it. And so on one hand, there are people who always overthink. They're overthinkers. They're overthinkers. They give themselves 1,000,001 reasons why the idea still needs refining. And can I tell you the truth? That's perhaps your greatest Achilles heel. The fact that you always want an idea to be fully formed in your mind before you step out. But you see, the difference between ideators and truly successful people is actually that successful people have crushed the barrier and the distance and the time between ideation and execution. Go and check it. Overwhelmingly successful people are those who know how to simply execute the moment the idea pops up in their head. In fact, one of the principles I've learned is that ideas will find solidity when I step out. As I do it, it becomes much more fully formed. And so I know, hitherto you've been overthinking. Ideas plenty for your head. Idea box, idea tank. It's great. But has it moved from your head to your pocket? That's the question. Enough of always thinking. Enough of always being the guy who's got great stuff in his head. When is it going to translate into something meaningful for you? When will it lead and build wealth that will sustain not just you and not just your family, but several other people? And so, on one hand, there are people like that, always thinking, always romanticizing. But on the other hand, are the people that I'll say are suffering from something we call, kind of a tongue twister, kakoraphaiophobia. It is an intense fear of failure. For many people, what's stopping them from stepping out and transforming idea to income and building something substantial for themselves is that they're scared. You're too scared. They're scared. If I do it, what if it doesn't work? What if? And listen, a lot of people are preachers of success. I'm a preacher of failure. And just before you stone me, maybe it's time for you to start embracing failure much more than you do currently. The average person is scared of failing. Little do you know that success is trapped in the midst of failure. That's the truth. And so perhaps it's time to change the PR of failure and stop seeing it as something that is a full stop, but start seeing it as something that is a comma, a necessary comma in the sentence of success. Because a whole lot of you are just, one of the reasons and the main thing stopping you from literally stepping out is what will people say? If I fail, how will I get back on? But listen, until you fail, you won't really know what success looks like. Because failure is an undetachable and inevitable part of the success story. The greatest successes you celebrate today are the greatest failures. Become a serial failure. Because the more I fail, the more I know what to avoid to get to where I need to be. And so start seeing failure as experimentation. I do something, it doesn't work, I know what to do better next time. Earlier in the day, I was sharing with a bunch of people at the conference, and I said, look, one of the beautiful stories I think comes to my mind with respect to failure. There's a popular story of a guy called Thomas Alva Edison. You all know him. He's the guy reputed to have founded the light bulb. He was said to have actually failed about 1,000 times before getting it right. And later someone walked up to him and said, how does it feel to have failed 1,000 times? He said, no, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 ways that did not work. How about you start seeing failure as learning? That every single time I fail at something, I'm not a failure. It doesn't define me. It's just a comma. It's just part of the journey. Every single time I attempt something and it doesn't work out, I am closer to what will work out. And so if I were to define failure, I define it this way. Failure is like having a bunch of keys. Let's say 12 keys. And one of them, only one can open the door. And how I see it is simple. The more I keep trying and it doesn't open the door, I get closer to the one that actually does. Listen, it's time to break free. Trapped in many of you are life-changing and world-transforming ideas that you haven't had the boldness, the temerity and courage to step out to do because you're scared. You're scared. You're scared. Recently I was watching a video. It was a little tour around the flight studio, which was founded by Steve Bartlett, the founder of the Diary of a CEO. In his company, on one of the levels of the company, they actually have an award that they give to the biggest failure of the month. You didn't hear what I said? The what? The biggest failure of the month. The greatest innovators are failures. There are people who have fallen in love so much with failing that success now runs after them. It's time to change the PR of failure. All through the university, all through the 6334 educational system, you've been taught and told that if you fail, something is definitely wrong with you. Go and ask every success you know. Everyone who has succeeded on a major scale. When they show you their we're in a world where every single person is so obsessed with results, and few people follow process. They said the story of a man, I said the secret of men is in what? Their stories. Their stories. Their stories. And so stop being fascinated just about the stars and start asking questions related to the scars. Everybody likes the view, but no one wants to climb the stairs. Failure is a very, very, very undetectable and undeniable part of the journey. And so here's my point. To that ideator listening to me, maybe the problem is not that the idea needs more fine-tuning. Maybe it's that it needs more practicality, and you literally just need to start. Start! Start something! Do it! Do it! And there are no guarantees that when you start, it will succeed. But guess what? Without starting, there are still no guarantees that it will succeed also. And so that's very important. Because for you to move from idea to income, you must start by what? By starting. You must start by what? By starting. And that's very important. And it moves me to the next. Now that you have agreed to start, particularly trying to start a business and an enterprise that will yield something major for you, what next do I need to do? Well, because of my time, I perhaps will just give you 3 major points, and I'll try to call them the 3 Ps. The 3 Ps on this particular journey. The first P is your perspective. The first P is what? The first P is what? Perspective. Don't lose me. Don't. It takes a lot of money to listen to me. Trust me. The first P is perspective. You know, recently I was speaking at a conference, Doc, and it was a very popular conference that had a lot of business owners in Nigeria. And I walked into the room and I was teasing them. I said, most of you here have more money than me, and yet you are listening to me. And we all started laughing. And I asked them a very simple question. I said, can any one of you here list at least 3 Nigerian companies that you know founded by Nigerians that have lasted over 100 years? And I gave them time. And they started struggling. I said, okay, let's do 120 years. They were stuttering. So you know what, let's do 80 years. Few people answered me. At some point, someone said, Alabuku. Can I tell you something? Huh? We have a cultural problem. And a cultural problem more than anything else. And I'm going to explain so you get the context. You see, I said that the very first thing I want you to know and shift is your perspective. And here's the point. The average Nigerian, and I dare say 99.9% of Nigerian business owners, or like they like to call themselves entrepreneurs, actually think sustenance and not impact. The average Nigerian is so food on the table conscious that they do not build for long term. They're always particular about how to feed themselves and family. And honestly speaking, there's nothing wrong in that. But whether you like it or not, if we're going to build for the long haul and going to build legacy businesses that will transcend ourselves, we have to start thinking for deeper reasons. I'm telling you this for a reason. And then comparatively, I brought up an analysis showing how many Japanese and Korean and Chinese companies actually were over 100 years. And how many more American companies were also over 100 years. And here's the point, and why I'm trying to explain this so you get it. What type of business do you want to build? What type? You know, in Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, he talks about the fact that there are 4 major ways to make money. He said the very first way to make money is to be an employee, which means work and get paid. The second one, he says, is to be self-employed. He says the third is to be a business owner or an entrepreneur. Now, what's the difference between a self-employed person and an entrepreneur? You see, a self-employed person is actually what 99.9% of Nigerian business owners are. A self-employed person simply owns a job. If he's sick, the business is sick. If he coughs, the business coughs. If something happens to him now, the entire business goes down the drain. But the moment you transit to the third part of the quadrant, which is to be what? An entrepreneur and a business owner, the game changes. A business owner is someone who has built something that can be sustained independent of his physical presence. You know, someone put it this way. It says, if you were away from your business for 3 months, will it still be alive when you come back? That, my friend, is a bit of a litmus test. And so here's my point. Your perspective matters, particularly when you're starting. Because you see, think of your perspective as the foundation. You cannot build a skyscraper on a 3-bedroom flat foundation. At some point, it's going to go what? Come crumbling down. And so my question is, what ideology are you entering into business with? What's the plan? Is it just to feed yourself? Or just to make enough money so you can start carrying babes? Laugh, but that's some people's ideology. It has to be beyond sustenance. It has to be beyond being able to pay my rent. I want to build something major. You know, when we're all leaving schools, they asked each and every one of us, what was your dream job? Honestly speaking, people started to talk. If you had asked me at the time, I would have told you, maybe oil company. And let me tell you something very interesting that happened. In the year 2017, I'm a football fanatic, so something funny happened. Barcelona had a very fantastic winger, young guy. His name was Neymar Jr. And then, upon signing him from Santos, they did something very funny. They put a release clause on his contract, which means that any club that pays 198 million euros can successfully buy him from Barcelona. Now, the reason they put 198 million euros was because before that time, it had never been heard of that you ever buy a player 198 million euros. So they felt they were safe. At that particular time, I think it was only Gareth Bale of Madrid that had ever been worth perhaps about 100 million. And so they felt they were safe. In 2017, an oil-rich company, PSG, came and paid the release clause, triggered it, and got Neymar to their side. Next day, I get to church, and I start talking about it and mounting about it. Oh, what? This is crazy. Football money is mad. I knew how much they were paying him. And I went to one of my mentors, who still remains one of my mentors to this very day. He is the owner of one of the largest healthy food brands in the country. At the time, his business was nowhere close to where it is now, and I myself was nowhere close to where I currently am. And I walked up to him and I said, Egbon, do you see what happened? PSG bought Neymar. Oh, my children must play football. I said, sir, your son must play football. And he looked at me and said, okay, but why can't my son own the club? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Was my desire for his son legitimate or not? But his thinking was a whole lot different. That as much as you celebrate Cristiano Ronaldo, na person they pay in salary, which always means that there is more. And so the perspective with which you start your business determines how far you will go. I'm telling you, enough of playing small. Why must your business only be big enough to own a shop on one corner? Person will start multinational, get 2 heads. Ask yourself. And so, out of school, people were saying they wanted to work with Total, Mobil, and the likes. And one day, I had a conversation with myself and said, wait a minute, someone founded that enterprise. And so why can't I build something that other people will one day crave and have a strong desire to work for? Perspective. Tell your neighbor, say perspective. 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 What's your foundation like? What's your foundation like? This is important. I know the entire picture might not be fully clear, and it's okay. But take the first step with enough boldness, and you must talk like what you really want to attract. It was Brian Chesky, the founder of Airbnb, who said, he says, don't look at the mountain, focus on the first step. But your first step is very important because that's the foundation. Perspective. Did you learn anything from that? The next thing I want to tell you, because I'm actually very conscious of my time, is the second P, which I'll call policy. And I want you to write that down. By policy, I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean in a bit. You know, I've talked about ensuring that you build and step out from your idea, and then I said, now that you're ready to build a business, the very first thing is your perspective, because that's very important. But the next thing is actually the policy. Now, let me explain exactly what this means. Where there is no law, there is no sin. Yes or yes? And you see, if you're ever going to build a profitable company and a business that would actually outlast you, you have to ensure that at the core, you are not bigger than the business. You know, recently, I was with the founder of Africa's first fintech unicorn, Mitchell Elegbe, the founder of InterSwitch. And when a short conversation, not short, it was quite long. And then I will let you guys in on the conversation much later, but not now. But I'll just give you a bit of a snippet out of what really happened. And we're just talking. And then in the midst of the gist, he said something so profound. He said, look, Shola, do you know that when I founded InterSwitch, I put a policy in place. And the policy is that, listen please, and this is very interesting. He said, and I quote, the policy is that no two people from the same family can work in InterSwitch at the same time. And I said, sir, what do you mean? He said, yes. When I started, I said that if I'm working in InterSwitch, none of my family members will be able to work in InterSwitch at the same time with me. And I'm like, wait a minute, sir, that's like a sharp deviation from the average Nigerian type thinking that if you build a successful business, your children should be able to what? Perhaps work there. And then he said he had his reasons. Now watch with me. He founded InterSwitch in 2002, about 23 years ago. Now, years ago, Visa bought in about 20% of the business at $200 million, which then made them unicorn. I mean, unicorn, which means that they are worth about what? $1 billion at the time. Here's what Mitchell said that blew my mind. He said several years after, he had children, obviously, and his children began to grow. And then his children were also graduating from school. And they had the option to work now. And then he said his children were like, okay, oh yeah now, daddy, you have what? A fintech unicorn. Sure, you know, go make sense, I go off from my papa company. Now, currently, he's one of the largest employers of labor in the technology institution, right? Industry. He currently employs about 1,500 people. And here's what he told me. He said, one day his wife had to say, come, Mitchell, such you don't go review this year. He said, no, we're not reviewing it. He says, because if I begin to shift the goalpost just to suit my own personal wants, he says, and I set a negative precedence. Listen to me and listen well. That man has not only gone far, he will continue to go far. I'm going to tell you why. Because he has built a system that he submits to, and not a system that submits to him. This is important. Very important. What's the policy like in your establishment? What's it going to look like when people start working there? The culture of a company is not by what you say, it's by what other people see you do. CEO, punctuality is our watchword, but you always come in 5 hours after. Integrity is our watchword, but they see you give and receive bribes. Rest assured, they will do it also within your establishment. What's the policy? Everything should have a rule book. Everything should have what? A rule book. What goes and what does not go. In this company, no one is bigger and greater. Some of you already kick off your establishment by employing those you cannot fire. Beleo. You started a company employing your babe's younger sister. Some of you even go as far, you have the audacity, the temerity, the boldness to employ your girlfriend. So when she gives you a cold shoulder in the relationship, and she's working as a sales girl, you cannot talk to her. He gave you attitude on top of my own work. Malelo. Are you listening to what I'm saying? What's the rule book like in that establishment? You have to put the law on the ground. There must be stuff that are fixed. No Tom, Dick, and Harry can just come and withdraw from the business. Even me. I have businesses that if I want to withdraw, I will be shalayeing to my operation manager. So I'm justifying my own business. Every single penny that comes in and out. I'm telling you why this is important. It's because it sets a precedence. Like children, your employees will not do what you tell them to do. They will do what they see you do. What's the rule book like? What's the policy like? What are the rules like? This is very important. Put that down. And I'll get to the final point because I do not want to take much of your time. If you're ever going to build a business and transit it from idea to income, you're going to need, in my opinion, the last P. And that P is people. And it goes both ways. You know, when I ask people randomly, I have the privilege, a very rare privilege, of speaking with some of the most successful Nigerians. And they know me as the guy who asks unlimited questions because I always just want to know. But when you ask the average Nigerian entrepreneur and even the successful ones, and say, what would you say is the greatest curse in business? And what's also the greatest blessing in business? They will say people, and they will also say people. If you've ever founded an establishment, you know what I'm talking about. People will frustrate you. They will send you back to your village. But also the right people will take you to the next level. And so I agree on this from the beginning. That people are your greatest pain and also the greatest propellers to success. I hear a lot of business owners tell me, oh my God, we'll train them now, they will leave. Okay, cool stuff. But the ones that took you to the next level, did you train them or not? I always think of it this way, and I apply very simply the Pareto principle to it. It's the fact that whether you like it or not, 80% of the people you train will only contribute to 20% of your success. And about 20% of the people you train, just 20%, will contribute to what? 80% of your success. And whether you like it or not, in many cases, you cannot really tell which 20% or which 80% will advance or retreat you. That's the truth. That's the truth. But you need people. You will always need people. You will always need people. You will. Because you can't do it alone. You might start out alone, but you must go beyond this one-man mentality. You must. You must. And if you're going to build, the very first thing I want to tell you is this. Build a shock absorber in your mind first and foremost. Because they will give you heartbreak. You know, it was just a joke, but sometime recently, I had the rare opportunity of speaking at InterSwitch's career fair day. And as I was speaking, the very first thing I did was I turned to Mitchell. I said, Mitchell, hi, you guys gave me my very first employee heartbreak. And he looked at me and he laughed. I said, he didn't know what happened. And I said, look, several years ago, I was nurturing this very young guy, fresh out of Covenant University, amazing guy, great guy. He was handling marketing and sales for me. And then all of a sudden, he sends me a mail one day and says he's resigning. I first park. At the drive, as I see him, I first park. I won't wound. And then I can't call him. Why are you resigning? So I say, I want to. I said, why? He said, InterSwitch offered him job. I say, who am I to stop you from going to what? A fintech unicorn. But here's the point. It was my very first heartbreak, but ever since then, I built a shock absorber. Here's the point. As an employer of labor, a lot of times you think the world revolves around you. You and your dream and your visions and your goals. But it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. It doesn't. And there are two things I'm going to tell you. The very first thing is this. You might be motivated by your vision and the long-term goal. But to be honest, the average employee is motivated by what they earn at the end of every month. And can I tell you the truth? To the Nigerian context, that's okay. Which means that if you're ever going to get people that will stay with you in the long haul, you have to do what I call buy-in. You have to make them buy into the collective vision of the company. But first, you must understand and buy into their own personal plans. Stop being greedy. You think it's only you that wants to make it? Whatever it is. And that's the truth. It's a reality. And so you must build a conducive environment. One where you are clear with them from the beginning. This is where we are headed. I would really love it if you can come with us on this journey. I will do my best within indefatigableness, integrity, and all the efforts possible to ensure I create a conducive environment for you. I will not break my back too much, but please come on this journey with me. And guess what? Many will go by the way. And that's okay. But you must never stop training. You must never stop building. Never let any employee make you lose your head. Don't. Absolutely do not. Never. 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 One of my mentors settled it with me early enough. He said, listen, brother. He says, business is like barracks. Soldier come, soldier go, barracks must remain. Build that system like that. They will come, they will go, but we'll be fine. But everyone who passes through this enterprise must live with an indelible mark of what we stand for. This is important because you will need people. You will need people. And never let one person make you change. Don't change. Sometimes you can grow a thicker skin, you could be tougher, you could be wiser in your handling of the people, but never make them make you change. Never. And so you're going to need people. And in building people, this is important as I close. In working with the first set of people I'm mentioning, which is the employees that you're building, one thing you must also be committed to is you must be committed to hands-on training. You know, a lot of us expect from employees what we haven't poured into them. And you forget that it's garbage in, garbage out. You expect that the moment you employ someone, the person must be all-knowing, all-doing. You know, I see a lot of employers of labor. They are so lazy. They expect so much from people they have not poured into. You can't get it that way. Things don't work like that. You first and foremost have to painstakingly put into them, train them, let them know how it's done. And then the next thing you do is you step back a little bit. Are you with me now? Stepping back at this point could be very, very, very hard for you, but you have to do it. Is it just me? But how many business owners here can attest to the fact that sometimes you feel nobody can sell better than you? Come on. I can sell ice to an Eskimo. I can sell coffin to a dead man. At least so I thought, and so I'd always believed, until I had to let go of the sales department of one of my businesses early on. Initially, I thought no one would be able to do it. And let me tell you the truth. In most cases, they will never be as good as you are. Because not everyone has the ownership mentality that you have. However, let me tell you something. You can't build for the long haul by always doing everything yourself. That burnout you're currently experiencing is a signal to let you know that you are really doing too much. Listen and note this. If you take nothing else from this, listen and listen well. Listen. Successful business owners are not just great by working in the business. They are great by working on the business. Working in the business, in most cases, means you are tactical. Always you running the day-to-day. Hey, always seeing what's happening, which is cute stuff. But you will never move to the next level until you start becoming strategic. A strategy sees danger from afar, but you will never see danger from afar if you are too close to the action. And so you got to step back a bit. Because when I step back, I have a bird's eye view. If I'm too tactical and a little bit too close, I'll be too fixated on the current premise that I cannot see the future. And so it's important that after you train, you also learn to mentor. Mentor them. Mentorship means you let them sell. Let them do whatever they want to do. And you just be there from afar to correct them. That's how you build an enterprise. It's going to take some trusting. It will take some trusting. I repeat, it will take some trusting. And after mentoring, you must always continue to be a perfect role model for them. It's very important. Let them always look to you as a beacon of strength when all else fails. Don't be the first person to complain about inadequacy and lack in your business. No. In Nigeria, where the average employee always talks about jackpot, you, as a CEO, you are talking about giant in front of them. You are setting a negative precedence. And so you must be people conscious, because without people, you cannot build. And the final thing I'm going to say as I close is the second part of people, which is if you're ever going to build wealth, your customers are very important. And I'd like for you to kindly listen and take a note of this. Your customers are what? Very important. And so you must become people obsessed. On one hand, be obsessed about your employees, but on the other hand, also be obsessed about your what? Your customers. Now, in building customers, I'm just going to tell you one thing before I leave. Because I try to keep so much to my time, because I do not want to keep you here for too long. Let me tell you this, and I think it's going to be, in my opinion, one thing that I barely hear people talk about at conferences. It is understanding and building the right relationship with the potentials in your customers. Let me explain. A whole lot of us, many times, tend to think that we're the only ones who have great plans and ambitions, and our customers don't. I'll explain what I mean. You know, sometime weeks ago, I had to send a DM. Okay, I'm privileged to have a very good communication line with one of Nigeria or Africa's biggest fashion entrepreneurs. His name is Sheyi Vudi. I'm sure many of you know him, right? And so one time he posted a picture. And in the picture, it was a video or something. Someone came into his office and showed him a piece of clothing he made for him over 20 years ago. And now the man is obviously a big man, and Sheyi Vudi is also grown. And I entered, I said, legend, we guys talk about this thing a lot, though. The fact that relationship management is ridiculously key. And then there was something I noticed, which is actually a common theme, not just with him, but also other high flyers. A very good example is one, Funke Bokno-Brute. How many of you know her? She's the founder of Zafaya. She's Africa's most successful event planner, second to none. In a recent conversation we had, I said, Auntie, you have to tell me something very interesting. I said, how do you manage relationships with all the HNIs that you work with? And she just laughed. She didn't know where to start from. But one of the things I really gleaned from the conversation was she understood the potential of relationships and how who you are sitting beside could actually potentially be the next DG of a national parastatal. But many of you always try to network in events by looking at people that are already there, forgetting that those that are already there already have their own friendships. You are looking for ready-made relationships, but your current friends and existing customers are just there. And so you enter the future in 10 to 15 years, and you are trying to refarm those you once despised. It no go work. You know, and Funke said, and I quote, she went to an event recently, I think Asa Asika, what's his name? Davido's manager was getting married. And she walked into the event and she saw at least 12 people whose wedding she planned. Someone say network. 12 people whose wedding she planned. They all started from one friend, did one friend's work. It's always about how well you deliver service to somebody who is just close by and what spreads. And so here's my point. Sheyi Vodi has been building a business for 24 years. You will hear him make statements like someone like Dele Alake or all of these current political aficionados and the knobs and tops and aristocrats in society will actually want young people in their own 20s parading the streets of the FCT, hustling in their own careers. But all he did was simple. He set a very simple foundation by always treating everybody well. Listen, I repeat, you're not the only one with great plans. Your customers also have plans for their lives. And so start. Make a lifelong commitment to just be good to everyone. Make a lifelong commitment to just ensure everybody who pays you for a service, you go over and beyond to ensure that you fulfill and deliver quality. Build credibility now. Build it. Build it, build it, build it. And then several years down the line, you see such a person with such an amazing and incredible network. And he starts telling you, oh, I've done this one for 15 years. I've done this one for 20-something years. And you start thinking it's magic. No, it's not. They simply made a commitment to nurse relationships as early as possible. And so listen, people. The ones internal, which means the employees to whom you share the vision, and also the external ones, which are your customers, will take you so far. Did you learn anything today? Did you learn anything today? I hope that blessed you. Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Olushola. Thank you very much. Can we please jam our hands together for him? You forgot your outro line, Iro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful time at the World Summit 6. Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? At the beginning of this program, I said that we have food for everybody, food for thought for everybody. And I'm very sure by now, everybody is fed, right? Some people have even, they are fed up. All right. So we're moving very straight to some of the commercials that we have.
I hear that also somebody will be going in with the brand new 1 million naira. Is that true?
Definitely.
Brand new 1 million naira. And that is when you've downloaded, have you downloaded our app, the newest? If you've downloaded the app, let me see your hands. Yes. Are you sure? Well, the system will show if you've downloaded it, because as soon as you download it, every other thing. Should we do it? Should we still do it? The morning? My brother, they're consulting. Yeah. Continue with it. So we're doing commercials now, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Remember to follow us on all our social platform, Pertinence Group, or the official Pertinence on Instagram, and then you can also watch this over and over again on our YouTube channel, Pertinence TV. Yeah. All right.
And also don't forget to follow Genius, Get Genius _ Get Genius _. Also, do not forget to follow my boss, Spirit of Sako, on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me, adekunle.light on Instagram.
Adekunle.light.
Yeah.
Okay, on Spirit of Sako on Instagram. If you follow me, I follow you back. Just quickly sign me. Yeah. Good. I have to show you the picture.
All right,
Thank you.
multimedia.
Multimedia, can you quickly show us? Yes, good.
Okay.
Recognize Her Excellency Tokwe Mark Odigre in the house.
She's in the house.
I celebrate you. Let's appreciate her, your view, yeah. She's the TVC, yeah, media guru, property, Canada, September 1st. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Any other? Are we playing the commercials already? Can we have sound? Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amos Dacosta Yeboah, popularly known as Apostle Amos. I joined Pertinence Group since inception. So I've been part of Pertinence since we started. And before I joined, I was really battered. I was indebted, I was discontented, I was shattered, tattered, and confused. I had tried so many things and they were not working before I joined Pertinence. So I said to myself, this is my last stop. But after joining Pertinence for about 2 years, I became an executive partner. At this level, every income that the company makes, anytime they are paying commission, a certain percentage is paid to me. And through this income, I've been able to achieve so many things. If you see me today, the Apostle Amos you have been hearing about, I'm now a United Nations Peace Ambassador. They all came from Pertinence Group. I've gotten 3 cars. I have gained so much income. Any income that is coming to the company, a certain percentage comes to me. And that's what has aided me to achieve so many things. Went ahead to create Line Shares Limited. I've taken it to Ghana. I am now the president of Mapandi Group, the founder. I have about 7 companies, and a lot of things are happening to me, all because I've been receiving income from Pertinence. I've achieved so many things I cannot say all. You also have the same opportunity, the same privilege, and the platform that was presented to me about 10 years ago is also presented to you. Now we call it executive move. What are you waiting for? If I were you, I would grab this opportunity very fast. You too can make it. You too can become an executive partner like the way I am. Thank you, and God bless you.
RealVerse was born in 2019 with the intention of multiplying wealth through co-earn investments. In February of the following year, 2020, the Maiden World Summit was held in Lagos, where over 2,000 individuals gathered to learn about wealth from exponential speakers and witness the unveiling of a brand that will revolutionize the real estate industry in Nigeria through simplified and affordable home ownership. Unfortunately, no one anticipated the great lockdown that came with the COVID-19 pandemic, which affected all areas of the economy. It was at this point that the vision of RealVerse came alive and was fully launched to the world. HomeVerse, a product of RealVerse, came with the need to solve the housing crisis that rocked Nigeria at the time. The product helped to alleviate the situation in which people living abroad sent years of daily wages to family and friends, only to be astonished when they discovered that, in some cases, no house had been built or that it was built below acceptable building standards. HomeVerse was born to change the trajectory and help make home ownership much easier, with the goal of making an average Nigerian a landlord and landlady within a 7-year period. Thankfully, the vision became a reality and construction commenced at one of our prime locations in Mowe, with over 1,000 subscribers keying into this journey of simplified home ownership within the first 6 months. After the event of the COVID-19 epidemic and the instability sparked by the protesters in 2021, everyone envisioned a fresh start, only to be greeted with the realities of the lockdown aftermath effect. The real estate business was impacted by hard economic realities such as price increases in building materials, a shortage of competent labor, and disruption in the global supply chain. Despite this, RealVerse continued to supply apartments. Our greatest motivation has been the joy on the faces of persons on the day of handover of the possibility of them having a home in one of Nigeria's most desirable areas. Over 100 homes have been delivered in this time frame. In our journey as a brand, we've discovered that the individuals who became house owners were the unassuming ones who took advantage of an opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again as we wrap it up. Oh yeah, Dekule, what's up? Okay.
All right, we are getting to that point where people will be excited with what we're giving out. But I must thank all our friends of the business that came. These are respectable people in the community. Some of them are outside now, but we acknowledge them. TMO, thank you for showing up. Thank you so much. I know Sefatop, Mrs. Oluwafemi, that's the CEO. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Our dear mother, she's always there for us, Mrs. Moyolua. Thank you. She's one of the members of the board of directors of Pertinence Group. She came, Mrs. Obasa is also one of the members of the board. Mr. Emmanuel from Sentinel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know I saw Sam Orija earlier, or I saw Amos of Land Shares. I saw Jeffrey from our board. I know there are many other friends of the business. Maybe I might seen you, but thank you very much. Mr. Tumishe from Ilorin, one of our major partners helping with the development of our estates. We thank people that came from outside Lagos. We have so many of them. Some of them even chartered buses. Like Noah is the branch manager in Ilorin and manages Ilorin and Ogbomoso. He came with buses from Ilorin. People that came from Port Harcourt, from Ori, from Benin, from different parts of the world. But specifically, we want to appreciate our team members. They've been amazing today. You know, the crowd today happened to be overwhelming. We have never had the thousands that we had today. Normally, we will feel here, we use the overflow. But this time around, this place was filled to the brim. People were standing everywhere upstairs. Overflow is over 1,000 capacity was filled. People were outside. They couldn't find a place to sit. Maybe, just maybe, we might be thinking of another venue. But we have enjoyed this place thus far. We love this place. They give everything that we need. with ease. We don't have to struggle. The screens are there. The hall is big enough. But we don't want stampede before we start thinking of alternative. But for now, we love this place. 6 amazing years we have been here, and we thank God for it. For the flyers you have with you, please look at it. There is one for people that wants to buy property outside Nigeria, brick by brick. There is sister brand to us. So whether you want to buy land in the US or in Canada, please look at that flyer. It starts with as $500. You are investing in a pool with people that that fund will be used to buy property on your behalf, and you get returns every year. Or if you feel you are Odogu, you want to buy your own property, why not? Brick by Brick got you covered in US and Canada. You can visit the website brickbybrick.ca or send an email info@brickbybrick.ca. And for those of us also thinking of gaining exposure, did you hear when Dr. Cosmos say if he wants to deceive you, he will tell you that he is not educated, but that he is more educated than most of you. Why? Because he travels. People don't understand the power of exposure. I was still teaching 2 days ago, and that was exactly what I told them. So there's a flyer from Gloca Pro that talks about an event that will be open in Canada this November. In case you want to join, you can look at that flyer, contact the numbers, the email there. That could just be the opportunity for you to travel. Thank you very much. We are moving now into the raffle. It's going to be in 2 categories. Now there's the general one. If you are not a business owner, so long you have downloaded the app and you have completed your KYC, your numbers will be one of the numbers that will scroll. And I know not less than 20 to 30 people will win something, but the grand prize is 1 million. That one I'm very sure. Then for businesses also, if you are a business here and you have downloaded and completed the KYC, for the businesses, we will pick 20 businesses. They will come and dip their hand. You use your hand to do it yourself. Whatever you pick is what we are giving you. So if you are a business here and you have downloaded the app, just hold on, and you might be one of the 20 businesses that will be picked, and you can go home with some interesting prizes. At this point, I wouldn't know if we have communications from the MCs. If not, we might just want to go straight. Sean, go straight, please. Join me as we receive our Odogu. The only wise man, we call him wise man. Please celebrate him. Please, you can see clap. You can see clap. Now, you know, you have to clap. You have to clap. Only if you paid to attend, don't clap. But if you did not pay, please clap. Now, it costs us so much every year to organize this event, I must tell you. Right? You heard when Olushola says it's expensive to listen to him. Maybe you didn't get the code. It's letting you know that we paid so much to bring him here. Some of us, if I tell you what we pay so much as speakers, we are speakers that we have paid $10,000 to speak on this platform. Convert $10,000 by yourself. We have billboards everywhere. We spend money just for a free event. Free event. So I think if I say you should clap for a wise man, you should clap better now. Now that you understand, you are clapping better.
Clap for Dr. Lloyd and clap for Pertinence Group for putting this together.
All right. So the guys, you can see everything is happening live. There are no gimmicks, right? No gimmicks. They are setting up the platform in your presence that will pull all the numbers together. So, Sean, what are they looking out for? Is it their account number or their code?
No, their name and email address.
Name and email address.
Yes.
Oh, that's very simple then. Your name and email address. So now they are uploading as we speak all the numbers. When you are ready, you let us know. Then once they spin it, it keeps scrolling, right? Technology has made life easier. You know, we used to come with, we'll be doing like this. But our guys said we should not do that again. That's why I said you should celebrate all our team members. They are amazing. Those guys, the kind of workforce we have, if you are a business person here, go and pray that God bless you with the kind of work that Pertinence have. We have amazing people in our team, and we love them so much. God bless you, every member of the Pertinence team. We love you. So, Sean, let us know when you're ready.
We are ready, sir.
Okay. So, is it going to be one after the other? All right. So, we want to start from the small one, Ibi Pelebe. If you understand Yoruba, you know. So, 5 airports. The first 5 people we pick now, you get an airport. Let's start from there. Can one person win twice? It's not possible.
Only one.
Once you win, your name and number will be yanked off. Okay. So, let's go. Are we ready to spin now? So it's spinning. You can see spinning, right?
Yes.
Oh, he gave us the 5 at the same time. Oh, this is software. It picked the 5. Though I would have loved for them to be seeing the numbers. But just know, we have always been transparent with you. It is the system that is picking this. If I saw what you wanted to do earlier, I would say, is it possible for it to be scrolling so that they will be seeing? It's okay. For 6 years, we have done this. You know we are people of integrity. We will never play games. So, the lucky winners, we don't know them.
If after 13 years,
yeah,
they can't trust us, then
there's nothing we can do about it. People have gone to Dubai. That's the lady that went to Qatar. Obioma, you remember she won a trip to Qatar? Yeah, she went to Qatar for free, all expense paid trip. All expense. That was just last year. So I just we didn't know her from Adam. That was the first time. In fact, she shared her story. She just finished NYC, or she was still serving then, something like that. And she was just here like every person, and suddenly she had her name. She went to Qatar with us last year, all expense paid. You know the price of ticket now to go to Qatar, right? So the 5 people. The first person is John Abe. John Abe. What do we do if they are not here? Gone. You spin again and pick those that are maybe 2 or 3. John Abe, are you here? Gone. Olabisi Lawal. So he came today. That's the CEO of Lip Eye. I know that name at least.
Gone.
He has gone. Those are one of the people I wanted to acknowledge.
That will show you the integrity.
Yeah.
You know him, but he's gone.
But he's gone. So the next person is Mary Oladokun. Are you here? Gone. Ebenezer Odedele. Olabisi
Lawal. You don't need it.
But even if you will give it as gift, come and take it. At least the system picked you, right? He's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't need it. That's to let you know how transparent it is. But even if you give it out, it is your gift. Congratulations. And you will take picture. It doesn't matter whether you're a millionaire. You will take picture.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
So,
okay.
Yeah. This is Biliki Lawal.
Biliki Lawal.
Biliki Lawal.
Oh, Ebenezer is here. We thought you are. But because we know him, we didn't ask for ID. For you, how will you be sure? Is there a name or something?
No, yeah, I can show us the app.
Or the app? Yeah,
yes,
the
show
app.
us the app.
Maybe you should open the app down so that if we call you, we will not waste time. That's what we use to check. Open the app down. Make sure you have logged in. It's trying to log in now, so we'll just see your name and know your. Yeah, Jeff and Sam, I acknowledge you guys in absentia. God bless you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so confirmed is the one. Where's the gift?
So guys, we'll run.
Please snap now. All right. Do we have Bilikis Lawal? Okay, you have your app opened already. We need to confirm, please. Okay, they've confirmed already. All right. So once you confirm, you send to us. Yeah. Handshake. Who's next? Okay, John Abe is not here. He's here, okay. So it's only Mary or Ladokun. So you spin for just one person. Please come, please come. Spin for one person. Handshake. Please spin for one. Favor. I don't want to murder the name. Tabubo. Are you here? Oh, you are favored of God. That's favor. Someone else's gift. God favored him and he's taking it. Congratulations. Please open the app. Yeah, please open your app down. Don't doubt it. You might be the winner. Huh? Just open. Have faith. We'll call you. Or you are waiting for 1 million before you open your... so that we can save time, you know. I love the way the thing is moving fast. And you can help us by opening your app. Okay, can we be dealing with the next set? Confirmed? Congratulations. Okay.
Okay, the next one is headsets, and we're spinning.
Spin.
For 4. Spinning. Okay, spinning.
And we have 4 winners.
4 winners. Emmanuel Olarinwaju. Emmanuel Olarinwaju.
Emmanuel is not here.
Abigail Oladejo Abigail. Joy Isaac. If you hear your name, you can start coming so that we don't waste time. Yetunde Ojo. Okay, all the people I called, they are not here, so go in. Are they here?
Yes, there are 2 of them here.
Don't mind me, I'm just joking. So, I think we are not listening to this instruction. Just open your app down so that it will be very fast. We have spent a lot of time here so that we can go. Yetunde Ojo. Emmanuel Olarinwaju. Make sure you save. If you download the app and you don't save, and you take our gift, you will see me. You will see your dreams.
I will start saving.
Goodness. We have done Emmanuel Olarinwaju. We have done Yetunde Ojo, abi? What about Abigail? Going? Okay, Abigail, going, gone. So spin for Abigail. Spin another one so that... sorry. Whose name is this that want to confirm? Joy Isaac. All right. Okay, Joy Isaac is here. Do you want to take... Do you want it or should you give somebody else? You want to take it? All right, go ahead, please. Let me help us. Someone should help her.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Spin for 1.
You see Abigail? We're almost spinning, no? Where were you?
Wait, don't spin. Abigail.
Okay, she's a volunteer, so that's why you are seeing her on T-shirt. We have a number of volunteers who came.
Yes, complete. To the next. Power bank, 2, yes. Thank you, sir.
Make sure you save. Yes. I won't come to your dream. This is power bank, 2 power banks. 2 power banks.
Please spin for 2. All right. So we have Prince in Nwegu. Yeah. Prince, are you in the room? Prince, you have gone to the palace. Please come. Okay. Baraka Alade. Do we have Baraka here? Alade?
Baraka Alade.
Don't worry, they have power in their houses. They don't need power bank. Let's call those that need bank. Actually, some people are in the, are they still there?
Yes.
Oh, in the overflow. So it might take time for them to get there. But we should have signals. If anybody is coming from there, so we know. Maybe people can communicate. Or those of you that are on, the walkie-talkie, please. Yeah. But we'll just give some 10 seconds. Prince and Baraka, if they are not here, then we'll spin for another 2. So that we won't run into trouble. So there's no communication. I think we should start spinning. Spin for another 2, please. Wow, it was favored the last. Wow, thank you, Mr. Chooks. Nice to see you. So, Miracle Abolari. Miracle Abolari. The Lord has done it finally. Finally. Some people are already clapping. They are so churchy. That was what happened to Favor. You see, names are powerful. This one a miracle. It was meant for another person, but Miracle got it. Okay, Adiola Ayibiowu. Shebiowu ni Abibiowu. You know Yoruba? Yoruba. And me. If you don't know the... Are you here, Adiola? What about Miracle? I had the shout when Miracle... move now. Miracle worker.
Miracle is coming.
Please confirm. Congratulations. You're a miracle lady.
So no more power happening.
Adiola is not here. Spin for 1 quickly. Just spin for
Quickly spin for 1. Desmond Unwali. Desmond, are you here? Desmond. Overflow, do we have Desmond there? The people online, they couldn't participate. They were complaining that we didn't give them opportunity to participate. And they've been downloading the app. So next year, please factor them in. But how will people know if they win? It will look like you are giving people gifts that are not here. So we'll think about it. Maybe we'll use a screen to project. You have to come up live and like that. Because a number of them downloaded, they are online, but they can't participate. Okay. I think we need to spin again for 1. Desmond is not here. Solomon Okereke. Solomon. I had clapping. Is that Solomon clapping? Are you in the gallery? Solomon. Okay. I think we'll have to spin again. Solomon, if you are here, you better shout. Use your wisdom to shout. Oh. Okay, let's move to the next one. Spin for one. Spin, spin. Yeah. Joy Emmanuel. We had Joy Isaac earlier. Now Joy, wow. It's the Joy's day. Joy Emmanuel, are you here? Okay, maybe what we should do, they should spin for like 10. The first person will be the, if the first is not there, the second, the third, you understand, so we won't. But that will reduce your chances of getting the next. But we have to go. We can't keep doing 1, 1, 1, 1. So quickly spin for maybe 5. Spin for 5. Spin for 5. Okay, the first person in that order. If Olalekan Bamidele is here, please come out. Olalekan Bamidele. Let's move to the second. Isaac Olorundare. You are here, correct. All right. You have your app open. Congratulations, Isaac, right? Yes. Isaac won earlier. You are Isaac Olorundare.
Last but not the least, this is a Android phone. A Android phone. Good Android phone. Who is it going to be? Somebody needs to change their phone. So let's start by spinning for 1. If we don't get 1, then the next thing we'll do is to spin for 10. We'll not be going down as it goes. Or let's go spin for 10. All right, the first one, the second one. For 1. But I agree that if we don't get 1, the next one will be 10. Because of time, we need to go. So spin for 1. Claudius Bassi. Claudius Bassi. Go in. Oya Sopoti Law. Spin for 10. The first person, if he's not here, the second person will take it. If he's not here, the third person will take it, as the case may be, so that we can leave. Okay, hold on. They say 5. Let's do 5. But this is the last spin. You get it? It's the last spin. This is the last gift. Okay, Rachel Ayodele. Rachel Ayodele.
Upstairs.
Eh? Are you the one? Or should we expect another? No, she's not the one. She's not the one. No, I don't. Let me call the next name.
She's not the one. Call the next name, sir.
No, it's not looking like she's the one. She's not excited. She's only waving me that I should wait. You want to win phone and you're waving me to wait. Rachel, if you are not excited, I will call the next name. Are you the one? Should we expect another? Run now, run and be happy. Express that you have won a phone. In today's Nigeria. You can't tell her, let her come, so that we can confirm first. Because I know some people have seen their name there, say, let it be that she's not the one. She is the one. Confirmed? Is it confirmed? Put your hands together, celebrate her. Rachel, you are adding one more phone to your phone. How do you feel?
I feel great. Thank you.
Were you expecting to win anything when you came to this place?
Yes, actually.
You were expecting to win?
I was.
Are you the one that organized the event?
No.
You want to win? Yes. Congratulations. All right, so now we're going to spin for 20, and for the 20 you come and pick by yourself. We will announce what you are winning, but the grand prize is 1 million naira. So the 20 that appears on the screen, it means automatically you have won, right? So long you are part of the 20, you have won. But whatever you pick is what you will win, right? So, are you ready? Because we are now at a big stage. Dr. Sampson, God bless you. Thank you for coming. I've not seen you since May. Well done. Thank you. All right. So, now we're going to spin for 20. And now the big winner will be part of them. But what we're going to do is when they dip, they will just stand here. You will not know who picked the 1 million. If you show excitement, if you pick the 1 million, we will take it from you. We want to be the one to announce. You know the way you win and you keep it. I hope you are able to keep it. All right. So we are getting ready now. We have the paper here. And you said? Yeah. So now please go ahead and spin. Let's have the 20 people that will be winning all the prizes that we have left, including the grand prize of 1 million naira. Go ahead now, spin. You know the way when your result comes out in school, and you go to the board to check. So now, the fact that your name is on this list, if we call you when you are coming, you must be excited because you are a potential winner of 1 million naira. The fact that your name is here. So let's quickly do an edit first, in case some of the names have gone, so we delete them and spin to replace them. So Emmanuel Eshesimua. Is Emmanuel here? Is he here? All right, thank you. The next person is... Don't worry. Yeah. Samuel Ede. Is Samuel here? So, it means we need to replace Samuel. That's one. Take note. 1. Emeka Okenyi. Okay. Emeka is here. We're going to replace. Abiodun Olatayo. Sincerely, if your name is here, maybe you should stylishly start coming before we call you to save our time. If you can see. Andrew Odibelu. So how many people are we replacing now? How many? 3, right? Okay, we only have 2 here. Victor Meteke.
Victor, are you here? Please come quickly. Opeyemi down see. Opeyemi down see. Deborah Adewonyi. Deborah, do we have you here? So we have so many people to replace. Oluwatobiloba. This name, I don't want to murder the name. Maya Din. Please, if you know it's your name or it sounds like your name, please come. Ndidi Osai. Okay. Na Ziekpele Ofuazia. Allison. Olubukola Ayeni. This name. Onos Sherere Ugbeni. If it sounds like your name, Najim Busari. Favor Omonijo. Johnson. Ugwede. Right? Oluwase Ifumi Oladokun. Oluwaseye Oyetunji. Then Kenechukwu Ezewonka. So we just count the number of people that we have here, then we spin for the difference.
We need to know the number first. 1, 2. No, open the app. Open the app. Just open your email. You must have gotten an email. So you just add your name.
So we have 11 people. Let them spin.
All right, spin another 10. No, don't worry. You are there now. Don't worry. You're already in. Spin another 10. No, 20. Sorry, under 20. Under 20 so that we'll select you. Under 20.
Hold on. Can you say this name?
20 now. 20.
Right? Hold on. Let me snap it. Uh-oh.
Wiseman was going to snap. He has taken it. All right.
Ima, or how do you call that name? Ima Ogbonnaya. Ima Ogbonnaya. Chukwu Neze. Chukwu Naza. Chukwu Naza Ekpele. Okay. Ofuasia. Chukwu Naza Ekpele Ofuasia. Lubukola Ayeni. So I'm just going to call 10 first. If we don't have the 10, we'll call the rest. Olubukola Ayeni. Joy Shoaga. Joy Shoaga. Shoaga. Okay. David Adekombi. Open your app while you are coming, please. Open your eyes while you are coming so that we don't waste time. David Adekombi. Ileri Oluwa Oti Lorun. No, Oto Lorun. Otolori. When I don't know how to pronounce, you help me. Otolori. Sadiq Mustafa. Sadiq Mustafa. Tawakalitu Yunus. Tawakalitu Yunus. Samuel Akinya. Samuel Akinya. Oluwaseyi fún mi. Ọládòkun. Oluwaseyi fún mi Ọládòkun. I'll stop at that 10. Do we have up to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Abiodun Olatayo. Are you the one? Abiodun Olatayo. Omo Asukwo. Imo Asukwo, sorry. Imo Asukwo. Fatima Balogun. Olabisi Lawal. Adeoye Adewumi. Adeoye Adewumi. Caleb Ogoji. Caleb Ogoji. Najin Busari. Pomile Adebisi. Emmanuel, I don't know that. Ashi, okay. Then Olamileko Oyewale.
Olamileko Oyewale is here.
So how many people now? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 6 people more. So let's do 20 again. Let's do another 20, please. Help us take the picture. 15. Yeah, just take this picture. Or do you have it saved?
Hold on.
All right, spin for another 20.
No.
Okay, do 10 so that it will save our time. Spin for 10. 10. Easy. Yeah. Okay, so now we have Candida Nwaro. Are you here? Okay, so we are Chineze Azonye. You are here. Oh, be careful, please. Okay. Adeshimi. She didn't even allow me complete the name. Shola Samuel. Okay. So I think it's faster this time. Sarah Akiniku. Or Akinikuke. Really? Oh, cool. I didn't want to say Akiniku. That's why I worked on the name. Are you here? Sarah, are you here? Okay. Abdul Samad Adekunle. Abdul Samad. Victoria Akitunde. Do we have Victoria Akitunde here? Oh. David Akinde. So how many do we have now? So we will exceed 20.
How many? Quickly confirm. It remain one. So, Michael, if you are here, you are the one. Michael Egbo. All right, celebrate the 20 lucky people. So, I think we should move as quick as possible to save time. Just come, you dip, whatever you pick. No, it will be better you remain and you come one after the other, please. So that it won't be rowdy here. Pick, don't open, just pick one and go there. Okay, next person, so we can have that orderliness. All right. Wow. I wish I can credit everyone still seated in the hall with $1 million each. Thank you for waiting till this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I do the way Cosmos Maduka did for that young man. $1 million. For everyone still standing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate. Yeah, 20 people, one lucky winner of 1 million. So the gifts, what do they look like? You want to give?
There is cash reward from 20.
All cash? All of them. Is it all cash?
Yeah. Some all cash.
Okay, cash.
But some people are not getting anything.
That wasn't what I promised them. Oh. You didn't communicate to me well. Communication is important. You must reward everybody here. No. You must. It's a must. Communication is important. We have already said it. That everybody that comes and pick will win something. That is what you see. That is your own. You didn't correct me when I was telling them. You can't correct it now. So, every one of them, even if they don't pick anything, how much are you going to give them? The guy is afraid. Maybe I will take it from his salary.
Okay, I'll give them 5,000 naira.
No, you give them 20,000 for them to have gotten to this level. Yeah, anyone that is standing here. Is there 5,000 there? There's no. Is there any money less than 20,000 there? There's 20,000. So it means the least person. At least 20,000, because we have promised, we have to fulfill it. Please.
Hold on, don't open yet. I want to open it by myself, and I will give it back to you. I won't show you, but I will give it back to you. Don't open yet, too. More than they help me watch the way they open. So hold on. Don't open it, too. Don't open it. Don't open it. Just hold it. I'll do it faster now. My brother, get excited now. Move. Get excited. You never can tell. You can be the one. Come on. Stay like this. Stay like this. Don't open it here too, okay? So you to come on. The 1 million is among the 1 million is somewhere here. Okay, for transparency's sake, none of them has picked the 1 million. So, for transparency, right? No, they're already here. We won't spin again. We want to reduce. No. There's no time. There's no time. So, let's explain. You need to listen. Let's explain. Let's explain to you. Let's explain. They are already the 20. But to save our time, we don't want them to keep picking and wasting our time. So we want to look for the 1 million there. Wait. And now reduce it to only 20 people. So that definitely one of them will pick it. It's because it's too many there, none of them picked it. So, but we have to communicate to you for transparency. Don't worry, we dictate the rules. They will come back and pick again. But now it will be only 20. So that definitely the 1 million will be there. Thank you very much. So, you can just step back. Don't worry. Step back. Because you will pick another one. Let me have this one back. Don't open. You pick another one. Now, it will be certain that there will be 1 million there. Yeah. It's just being transparent to everybody, right? We want to be transparent. Or, that's true, I should even have allowed you open it. So that you will know that you did not pick 1 million. So that you won't think. Read what is there.
Don't worry, your savings culture has just begun.
I want them to be sure that there is no 1 million inside. I just thought of it.
Try again. You are still a genius.
Just open and read. For you to have an idea of what you picked before. You didn't even pick the money.
You can be lucky another time.
Try again. You are still a genius.
50,000 naira only.
You want to take the 50,000 or you want to try?
No, it's not even your own. I can't tell who has it. So, no, you are giving me back. No, I don't want to repeat it. Hold it. I'll take it later.
You can be lucky another time.
When you are ready, let me know, please.
You can be lucky another time.
You will read when I get to you.
Your business needs to start saving.
If you save for your business so that your savings can save you.
Try again, you're still a genius. Save for your business so that your savings can save.
Save for your business so that your savings can save you.
Save for your business so that your savings can save you.
Save for your business so that your savings can save you. Try again, you're still a genius.
Your business needs to start saving.
Save for your business so that your savings can save you.
Thank you. Are we ready now? Do we have the 1 million now? I've collected. Who did we give that? Okay, you want to add the 50,000. Who picked it? They've given me already. No, she wasn't the one that picked it, so you can't tell. You can't. It's already inside here. Huh? I already added it there, so. Tete assisted, look for the 50,000. You have 19 here. You want to add the 50? Any three plus that one. All right, so we'll be faster now. You just quickly pick and we'll call. Wow. All right.
No problem. Only is with the marker. Hello? Only is with the marker. Who is going to write? And let him know now. Notify him first. Emmanuel, notify him. Where's the other? I think it's the paper cut to two. Let me see. It's the same. So it doesn't have. It's from me, right? It's the same paper. Tolu, I need to take one.
So, one of these 4 people
have 1 million naira.
Have 1 million naira.
They need mopo. One of these 4. But I think before.
What if I tell you that is not one of these 4? I want to confuse you, Abi. Let me pick 3 more people. Please join them. Join them. And how many male, how many female? Okay, please join them. Okay. Go ahead.
So I think let's start this way. The people at the back, you can unveil yours, but you cannot unveil yet. Unveil yours and tell us what you have there. What do you have?
50,000 here.
What do you have?
Save for your business.
What do you say?
100,000.
You're not happy? What about you?
50,000.
Save for your business.
So it means you have 20,000.
20,000 naira.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your saving cultures has just begun.
So that's
20,000 naira.
50,000.
Wow!
50,000 naira.
50,000 naira.
50,000 naira.
50,000
Save for your business, 20,000 naira.
100,000 naira.
100,000.
100,000 naira.
So, so what do we do now?
Stand up for the champion, for the champion. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champion. Stand up. Okay. So,
Please
unveil what? No, not everybody.
Not everybody, please.
50,000.
Say it, no, you need to speak loud.
50,000.
Are you disappointed?
50,000 naira only.
All right, unveil what you have.
50,000 naira.
Wow.
100,000.
Unveil what you have.
100,000 naira.
So it's for a man. You can step back.
So it's among these
two people. Last man standing.
This person or this person?
Last man standing.
Is it this person or this person?
Last man standing.
For the champion, for the champion. Stand up. Stand up. The person that is most excited that will take the 1 million.
Now, by the time you unveil, if you are the one, your excitement should show that you are the one, right? So both of you hold the paper now. 1. In the count of how many? Where's your paper?
Count of how many? No, the excitement will not be complete when you are holding paper. Hold on, don't open yet. At the count of what?
3.
Okay, let's start from 3. 3, 2, 1. Unveil! you have 100,000 naira.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Can you bring the...
Let's take pictures.
Hello, come back. We need to establish you. Take your name, record what you have. Please come back. Have you done that? Okay. All right. No, they are bringing this in. Thank you very much. We really appreciate everyone for joining us today. God bless you. Thank you. Go out there, participate in many of the things that we are doing. Buy a plot of land, do what you need to do. Join our team and do what you need to do. God bless you. Hold on, come back. We're going to take group pictures.
Yeah. Let's come close. Just join us.
Can you come and remove this so that...
That's a winner.
Everyone point to him. Congratulations. All courtesy of Genius by Petty Save. Go and save and ensure that you are safe. We will see you in 2026 at the next World Summit, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you.